Hi everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Kris Karafotas. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with the IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just continue to attend these webinars and take in a little bit of this at a time, you're going to be up to speed before you know it. A couple of things that I want to go over before we get started with the webinar. If this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started with IBO. I'm going to show you how to get help or assistance. I'm also going to show you how you can get extended training on IBO and its family of websites. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And let's face it, that's why we're all here, right? We want to get that extra exposure for our business. And you guys are in the absolute right place at the right time, because IBOtoolbox is the bomb of marketing platforms on the internet. So again, just take in as much of this as you can. My goal for you, if you're brand new to IBOtoolbox, we're going to get your profile set up for you so that you're ready to do business, because your profile is really your public storefront. So we want to make sure that you are ready to hit the ground running. If you're a veteran member, you're probably going to learn something new. So if nothing else, just hang out with us for the next 45 minutes and have some fun. Okay, I know it's a super duper busy time for everyone this time of year, not only with the holidays coming up or upon us, but also this is the busiest time for network marketers. I don't know about you guys, but my head is spinning. I am so busy lately. It's just incredible. But you know what? I love it. I thrive on being busy all the time. I have, I barely sleep. I mean, I'm just so busy. And so I hope you guys are doing the things that you should be doing every day. Now is the most important time, because whatever you do now is going to set the tone for your business in the upcoming years. So keep on working really hard up until the end of the year, and I promise you, if you do that, you're going to get some great rewards next year. So I want you guys all to be successful. I'm very passionate about training. It's important. When you woke up this morning, you didn't wake up and say, hey, I want to be a network marketer. You have to get some training. Just like anything, if you decide to join a business, you got to find out all about that business, how it works. You got to find out how the comp plan works. You got to find out if there's products. How do these products work? If it's a service, well, how does this service work? I mean, you've got to get some training. You can't just, wing it. I mean, it's really important that you get some real good training in whatever you want to do. And IBOtoolbox is no different. So the best thing about IBO is that it is addicting and it's fun. It's fun to be on the platform, and it's fun to interact with other members, to network with other members. I call IBOtoolbox our online or virtual meeting room where we all meet. We all come here daily, and we do our press releases, we post on the wall, we comment on other members' wall posts, we do things that we would normally do on the internet to move our business forward. And IBOtoolbox has created an environment for us to do that, and it's, IBO stands for Independent Business Owners, so that's us. So it was specifically developed for us. So it's not like Facebook, it's not like Twitter. It's developed for the independent business owner, the business owners that want to promote their products and services. But there's a couple of things about IBOtoolbox that you need to know, and they're really important. So we're going to go over those things here on the webinar. So in addition to getting your profile set up for you people that are new members to IBO, we're also going to go over one advanced training topic. Webinars are held twice weekly. In addition to the Saturday webinars that are at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, we also have a webinar on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Wednesday webinars are Q&A sessions, so if you've got questions about IBOtoolbox or its family of websites, make sure that you come to the Wednesday webinar and bring your questions, okay? There's ways that you can get help on IBOtoolbox, and we'll definitely go over that too as well. So for those of you that can't join us on the Wednesday webinar, I can show you where you can get help or assistance or get your questions answered. Okay, so if you have not done so, make sure you go over to Facebook and Twitter and follow IBOtoolbox over there. You want to do that because there's always something exciting going on at IBO, so you don't want to miss anything. The webinars are recorded. I forgot to mention that. So I will have this webinar up on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel so that you can view it later, or go back and watch the areas that you need to review or whatever you want to do. So they're all over there on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel for viewing. Okay, for those of you that don't know me, I am an IBOtoolbox member just like you. I'm not an employee of IBO, but I'm very passionate about making sure that you guys get the correct training on how to utilize all these tools and resources that we have here at IBOtoolbox. In addition to hosting these webinars, I'm the IBOtoolbox newsletter editor, and I also do training videos for the site. I've been in the network marketing industry for 16 years now, and I've been online for 10 years. So I'm pretty familiar with the industry. And one thing that I do know, there's so much to learn, isn't there? I mean, when I got on the internet 10 years ago, it was very overwhelming to me. I had built my business that I was in by cold calling leads, by doing meetings, one-on-one presentations. That old, I shouldn't say old, but it really is. What you would do and there's nothing wrong with it, don't get me wrong, what you would do to build your business. But now that we have the internet, or that we've had it for however many years, it's made it a lot easier. But you get on the internet and there is just so much information out there. There's so many businesses, business opportunities, products that you can promote, services, and it just becomes very overwhelming. So one of the reasons that I do this is I want to help you shorten your learning curve. When I got on the internet, I didn't have anyone that could teach me how to do all of this stuff. And, certainly there were a lot of people on the internet willing to help, but you didn't know what was right or, what would work, what is wrong, bad information, good information. You just didn't know who to listen to. So, in fact, I had a conversation with a member this morning, and she was telling me that she was following the wrong leader. And that happens so often. So you guys, if you are out there and you are, trying to get people to follow you, trying to be a leader, or you want to be a leader, make sure that at the end of the day, you feel good about what information you're giving to people, okay? That's all I've got to say, because it's just so difficult for people to, get the right information. So always just make sure that you're always giving value. That's what I can say. Always make sure that you're giving value in whatever you do. You have to feel good about what you're doing. So I kind of got off on a tangent here, and I apologize for that. But, I just hate to hear stories like that. This person was saying that they got introduced to IBOtoolbox, and ever since they got introduced, their person that introduced them, their sponsor, whatever, keeps throwing business opportunities at them and telling them whatever they look at that it's not worth the time. Well, That's really not the right answer. So you guys work with the people that you bring in, okay? If you do that and you always offer value, you're going to succeed. I promise you that. Okay, so anyways, I am I'm not an employee of IBOtoolbox. I'm really having problems today talking. Oh my goodness. I am a member just like you, and I'm also a business owner just like you. What I do is I create custom unique banner graphics. I have a special for you IBO members. It's called the IBO Starter Pack. And the best way to get more information about what I do is go to my IBO social profile page /IBO trainer. And you can get more information about what I do here on my page. If you want to find out more about the graphics that I create, just click here to order your IBO starter pack. It's going to pop open an order form, and you can see what I have to offer. The other thing that I do is, as I mentioned, I'm very passionate about getting training to you guys. I have a site called marketwithkris.com, and you can click on this graphic to get to the site. It's actually the official IBOtoolbox training platform, and you register for free here. I've got a little video here that tells you more about what the site is, and I've got some information here that you can read. I've got some member testimonials, and then down here at the bottom I've got what's inside, so you can preview what's inside. So I've got IBOtoolbox lessons. There's actually 40 of them available to you, and you can click on these to see what there is. Okay, the lessons, or highlight over the lessons to see what there is. I also have training on rebrandable traffic, which is now part of IBOtoolbox. IBO purchased rebrandable traffic back in October, and so we have training on that as well. For every IBOtoolbox lesson, video lesson that you watch, you're going to earn IBOtoolbox credits, okay, that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. There's also so basically what you're going to do is you're going to register for free at marketwithkris.com by clicking on this link here, and you're going to access the free courses here in the members area under the courses tab. There's also some other free courses that you can take. Everything's pretty much centered around building your business, blogging, other social networks such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, and so forth. There are some free courses: Facebook ads, Pinterest traffic, social media marketing, leadership for you to take. And there are some paid courses that are very, very inexpensive. Most of these courses are valued at over $200 each, but they are all of them are less than $20. So, and sometimes I do have specials, and I'm going to be adding more courses. I'm going to have some different membership options for those of you that just want to have some options as far as that goes, instead of purchasing the individual courses each, the paid courses. All the IBOtoolbox courses and training will always be free to you guys. So again, that's what the site was built on. The other way that you can get help or assistance here at IBO is we've got the help desk, and we've got a knowledge base, how-to videos, community forum. We've got it where you can search for something and get instant results, or you can create a ticket. One of the things that I want to say about Market with Kris and the videos here at the help desk is Market with Kris videos are for IBOtoolbox are up to date. Okay, their current information, I'm constantly over there updating that information. So that's really the best place to get your training, outside of the webinars, of course, and of course, the knowledge base here at IBO is kept up to date. You also earn the credits at Market with Kris versus the how-to videos here on the help desk. It's not saying that you can't use this resource, because it's still will give you enough information to learn how to complete a task. But if you choose to submit a ticket, more times than none, I'm the one that's answering the ticket, and I usually refer you to the knowledge base or the how-to videos or over to Market with Kris. Again, that's the best place to get that information. Okay, so what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBO have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there that don't work. They're really more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBOtoolbox averages over 300,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make some extra money. They're finding your products and services through the search engines based on the content that you've put into IBO. Your press releases that you've written, your wall posts, your comments, they all get indexed in the search engines. But it's really important to know who you're marketing to. 96% of that daily traffic that IBOtoolbox receives is non-member traffic. That traffic has came to you based on the content that you've put into IBO. So what happens is you've written a press release and someone's went to Google and they've entered in search terms based on the content that you've put into your press releases. That's how they're finding you. So they've entered in search terms that equal what you've written about. That's how they're finding you. So it's really important to realize that that's who you're marketing to, not the other members. And of course, they can see what you're doing. Those other members can see what you're doing. It's all available to them on your IBO social profile pages, but that's not the bigger picture here. You're really marketing to the non-members. Okay, so really important to keep that in mind, especially when you're posting on the wall and you're commenting on other members' wall posts, because every link here at IBO gives out 2 links, okay? Or everything that you post will have 2 links. Okay, one to the target website. Whether it's a press release, it would go to the press release. That target website would be the press release, and one to the member's IBO social profile page. For example, ads, one to the target website, meaning if we clicked on this banner here, it would take us to the target website, and one to the member's IBO social profile page. Okay, so not only can inside members see this, or inside members on the inside see this, but also can non-members on the outside, that 96% of that traffic can also see it. So it's very, very cool. IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers just like yourself, and it was specifically developed for the internet marketer. Every feature, tool, widget, and app was developed to help you market your business. And the cool thing about IBO is that it allows you to build a business relationship with the other marketers. First, getting them to know, like, and trust you. You guys, we're in the business of relationship marketing, so it's really important that we do that, right? So there's no need for that pushy join this or join join me type of environment that really no one likes being around. When you offer value first, such as building a relationship, that's always going to open the door to opportunity, and then business will flow naturally. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of IBOtoolbox as your back office, similar to the back office that you have with your network marketing company or your affiliate site, because it's where you're going to do all of your activity. As you can see up top here on the right, we have a site navigation. You've got your dashboard, which is where we're at here now. You've got your My Leads section. This is where you get information about all the leads that you generate here at IBO, and yes, you can use this platform to build your list. Leads are generated through IBO URLs, through referring new members to IBOtoolbox, and also through your IBO social profile pages. We have the My Messages area. My Messages is where you can send and receive and reply to messages from your associates. Facebook calls them friends. IBOtoolbox calls them associates. You have your My Associates area. This will give you a listing of all your associates that you have here at IBO. You've got your My Advertising area. This is where you can create your listing ads and set up your banner advertising. We have the Credit Center. The Credit Center is where you can learn everything about credits, how you can earn free credits, how you can purchase credits. You can also see your credit history as to what you got credits for, such as publishing a press release and some other activities. We've got Club IBO, which is a subscription-based club or credit program. You get 4,000 credits each week. These credits are not automatic. There's actually a credit code that's available in the Credit Center in Club IBO. You also get an ad-free IBO social profile page. You get double credits on purchases, on credit purchases here at IBO. You get free IBO exchange coins, and you also get the contributor badge. If you purchase credits, you get the contributor badge. Contributor badges are good for 30 days from the time that you purchase credits. Let's see here. Oh, and you also get free credits. There's certain ways that you get free credits, and I would encourage all of you to, visit the Credit Center to learn more. We've got Edit Profile. This is where you're going to set up your profile. Let me just refresh the screen because everything's kind of askew here. And we'll go over that here in just a few minutes. We've got Edit Account. Edit Account is where you can change your password, you can change your username, you can change your time zone, and you can also change the notifications that you receive from IBOtoolbox, the email notifications that you receive from IBOtoolbox. IBO apps, this is where you're going to find the press release tool where you publish your press releases. It's also where you're going to get access to the IBO URL and .net alias. Facebook app. Facebook app is where you can put a nice little tab on your fan or a like page that shows your activity here at IBOtoolbox. IBO resources lists the other IBO family of websites, platforms like IBO List, IBO Exchange, etc. That's all found under the IBO resources. We have the newsletter. Newsletter is published on Sundays. With the newsletter, you're going to get what's happening here at IBOtoolbox. There's training on the newsletter. There's the tip of the week, webinar information, also a listing of IBO family of websites. Credit code, you get credits for reading the newsletter. I have a section on banners, graphics, and more. And you can either leave a comment here on through Facebook by being logged in at Facebook, and or leaving a business owner comment. Now, keep in mind, as I just mentioned, every link has two links, okay? So if you were to leave a comment as a business owner, there's a link to your IBO social profile page, getting you more exposure. If you leave it through Facebook, there's a link back to your IBO social, or I'm sorry, your Facebook page. Oh my. So more exposure here. So everything that you do on IBOtoolbox and its family of websites, you get more exposure. Okay, referral links. This is where you're going to grab your referral links for your to promote IBOtoolbox. And you want to promote IBO. Again, you want to offer value to other marketers, so you want to share IBOtoolbox with them. So you can grab your referral links here. There's all kinds of links that you can use. There's a search feature here. This is a great tool. This is where you can search for members here on the platform. I use this all the time. You can search by name, first name, last name, phone number, Skype ID, by demographics here. So like for instance, if I wanted to search for everyone in a certain city, like my city of Chicago, I could simply put in Chicago, and I would keep this as all IBO members, or I could change it to include only my referrals or only my associates that I have here at IBO. And then just click on Search IBOtoolbox. And this brings up pages of members that live in Chicago. Another way that I like to search is by searching by join date range, where I can put in a certain range. I could search from the 1st through the 12th and search for IBOtoolbox, or search through IBOtoolbox, sorry about that. And it brings up all the members that have joined from the 1st through the 12th. And it's going to kind of filter this too. So it'll filter by members that have pictures and so forth here. And there's pages and pages. And as you can see, first of all, it's going to filter by the last login date. So these are the ones, even though this person joined on the 7th of December, they've also logged in on the 12th. Okay, so there's different things that you can consider when you want to associate with these members. Okay, do they have a profile picture? Are they active? Did they join on the 7th or the 1st and they haven't logged in again? You might want to think twice about, you know, how active they're going to be. Or not think twice, but, you know, consider that when you send them an associate request. So as you go through the pages here, like if we hit up the last page, it's obviously going to show the first and then the last time that they logged in. I'm not saying that you shouldn't associate with these people, but again, you might want to take that into consideration when you send an associate request as to how active they are. All right, so, and then you can filter it even more. You can filter only your referrals. You can include only your associates and search that way. Okay, and that will change it up a little bit for you. Maybe you want to search only your associates that live in Chicago. Let's undo that. On search. So all of these members here are my associates and they all live in Chicago. Okay, if you want to change this up, and let's say you want to search for everyone in Alabama, and include your associates only. You can change that up. These are all the ones that live in the state of Alabama. All right, so this, for me, this tool is gold for me, because if you think about it, you know, you can search by company name. If you're looking for that perfect sponsor that you want to join underneath, or again, if you're looking for someone in a certain area, you can filter it down. So let's say, let me think of a company name. Let's see here. I'll just go for Empower. Okay. Wait. Let's just change this up. Power Lead System. Trying to think of a newer one or a more. Okay. So I've got, for the state of Alabama, I've got the company name and all IBO members. So this will pull up just 2. Okay, so if I want to widen the search, let's see, let's go for Chicago. Let's see if there's anyone in Chicago here that's advertising this. Only 1. Okay, let's go for all of the United States and click search. There we go. Now we got a bunch of them. Okay, a couple of pages worth. All right, so you're kind of getting the idea. So again, this is a really, really awesome tool to use, the search feature. All righty, let's see. And then we've already went over the help desk. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get your profile set up for those of you that are brand new to IBO. Okay, so once you set up your profile, you're going to earn your first star, and you're also going to earn 500 advertising credits. So we're going to go ahead and click on Edit Profile. Hang on one second here. I want to just check this. Okay, all right. Let's see. The first step, okay, so when you complete your profile, you earn 500 advertising credits, okay, that you can use to redeem for advertising here on the platform and the family of websites, okay. You can set up your advertising underneath the My Advertising area, okay. You can set up listing ads and banner ads. All advertising runs from credits converted to impressions, okay. So that's why it's really important that you get your profile set up. Okay, so there's really just 3 steps to get that first star and get your 500 credits. We're going to go through all 9 steps, because obviously the more complete your profile is and the more you're utilizing all the tools that you have, the more exposure you're going to get. So step 1 is basic information. When you joined IBOtoolbox, you gave them your name. If you gave them a business name, you really should change it. Consider changing it to your real name, okay? There's plenty of opportunity to put your business name. And as you can probably guess, when you're talking to somebody on the wall or you're commenting, it's really a lot more comfortable to you know, mention their name instead of their business name, okay? It's a little awkward. So if we were to meet in person, I would introduce myself as Kris Karafotas, not BizOp Banners or something like that. So it's the same thing. So again, think of IBOtoolbox as your online meeting room or your virtual meeting room where we meet in person. But we're really meeting virtually, right? It's just a lot easier. If you want to chat with me live, you're going to, you know, address me as Kris and not BizOp Banners, okay? It just gives it a little bit more of a warm, professional feeling. Okay, all right, so your name, your first and last name, your country, your geographic location. As you can tell, that's important because when members are doing a search, they might be looking for someone in your geographic area. Your phone and Skype ID. put that in there if that's how you want to be contacted. Your email is always kept private. IBOtoolbox needed that so that they could send you a confirmation link to activate your IBOtoolbox account. You've got some boxes down here. One's for your rebrandable traffic username. This is not live yet. IBOTube channel, you can put in your URL in there, and IBO Gig Store as well. These two gives you a nice little widget over on your profile if you were to put in your usernames. And this is going to be the same too. It'll give you a widget, but again, this is not live yet. And then just click on Save. Step 2 is your profile image. You want to click on Change Profile Image. Select an image from your computer and upload it. Step 3 is your business information. This is where you're going to put your business name. You get a nice little professional listing on your profile. So for instance, here's mine for Market with Kris. That's my business name, trainer, owner, links to your business opportunity and your product image, or product link. Mine's the same for marketwithkris.com, and then a short business description or write-up in the box, and then click on Save, and anytime you can edit or delete. Okay, so again, just 3 steps to complete your profile. If you want to stop there, that's fine. Just make sure that you return to the dashboard. That's how IBO knows that your profile is complete, and those credits will be automatically transferred over to you. If you're not sure if you've gotten those credits, you can always check your history. But again, you need to return to the dashboard. If you've referred someone to IBO, you see that they've gotten their first star and completed their profile, but you haven't received your referral credits, it's because they have not returned to the dashboard. So you want to make sure that you get with them as their sponsor. It's important that you let them know that they need to return to the dashboard so that you get your referral credits and they get their 500 advertising credits. Okay, so let's go over steps 4 through 9. Step 4 is adding a contributor badge by purchasing credits or becoming part of Club IBO. Again, this is an optional purchase, but there's many reasons why you want to purchase credits or become part of Club IBO. One of the reasons is that it shows others that you're serious about your business, okay? You get more exposure for your business, so you can extend your advertising reach. The minimum credit purchase is only $10. You get that nice little contributor badge. You also get your wall post identified as a contributor. So it gives you other ways to stand out. And as IBOtoolbox gets larger and larger, it's important to find other ways to stand out in a crowd, and this is a great way to do that. So click here to add your contributor badge to visit the Credit Center. Again, you can get the contributor badge by becoming part of Club IBO, and you can find out more about that by visiting the Credit Center. Your IBO social profile page customization is step 5. You've got a nice little design editor here. You can put in graphics, you can put in video, you can do all kinds of things. There's also an HTML editor. You need to know a little bit of basic HTML, and you can also do that as well. So design editor or HTML. You can click on Save, and then your next step is your business links or backlinks. These lists show up on your profile and get picked up on the search engines. You can add as many business links or backlinks as you want, and this is actually step or actually on lists on the left side of your IBO social profile page. Step 7 is your social networks, adding your other social networks to your profile. One of the things is your first Facebook entry, if that's a fan or a like page, you get a nice little widget that shows up on your profile, and I'll show you what that looks like. So you're going to select from the drop-down menu here, and you're going to choose what you would like to add in. Like, so for Facebook, you want to make sure that you put in the correct link. And so forth. All right, let's see here. The next step is step 8, your business videos. You just want to make sure that you put in the video title, the YouTube URL or link, the more info link, which is the target website, and give it a few video keywords and click on save. These show up on your profile and they get picked up on the search engines. So if you need to delete a video that you've already uploaded, then you can just come here on step 8 to delete whichever video you want. Or if you need to edit it for the title or whatever you want to do, just click on the notepad icon to the right of the video. And then finally, we have step 9, which is monetizing your IBO social profile page with Google AdSense. You have to go to Google and sign up for a free AdSense account. Once your AdSense account is approved by Google, then you're going to look for an ad that's sized 160 by 600. You're going to get a script that looks similar to this from your Google AdSense account. You're going to copy it and paste it in the box here. You're going to comply with the terms and conditions here by checking the box and then click on save. Now your profile is completely completed and set up. So let's go see what it looks like. Again, if this is the first time that you're completing your profile, you want to go over to the dashboard, click on dashboard at the top here to get your advertising credits. All right, so to get to your profile after you've returned to the dashboard, you can simply click here and this will take you to your profile. So we have our picture, our name, our geographic location, our stars, our likes, our comments, our badges, the date that we joined IBO, or in my case, the date that I set up the IBO trainer account. If I wanted my Skype ID and phone number visible, that would go in this area here. Since I put in my channel URL to IBOTube, I get this nice little widget that automatically displays on my profile. Your IBOtoolbox Associator widget automatically displays. This is none of the steps. You don't have to do anything. Your social media sharing section here, making it easy for your visitors to share your profile with their other social networks or a press release or video to their other social networks. You've got your business links or backlinks. These are in this area here. You've got your visitor information, your daily, monthly, and total, and your Facebook feed. Okay, this is step 7 of your completing your profile. If you enter in the first Facebook link as being a fan or a like page, you automatically get this widget here is displayed. RSS feeds to your press releases and wall post feeds. You have your associates listing in this area. You've got your Google AdSense over here. If we scroll down to the bottom, you've got your buttons to your other social networks, making it easy for your visitors to follow you on your other networks. You've got your Facebook comments here. You've got your business owner community wall posts here. And remember, as I mentioned earlier on the webinar, that each link has backlinks. So again, this is your public storefront, so anybody can visit this page and start clicking on any of these links here. Okay, so they can see it. All right. So again, you have to remember that 96% of this daily traffic is non-member traffic. So great way to get extra exposure just simply by participating and commenting and pushing out your press releases and posting on the wall, because it all gets seen here by that 96% of that daily traffic. We've got our IBO customization area in this area here, and you've got an area to run a banner ad. It's really important that you have your own banner running on your IBO social profile page, because remember, every link has two links. Every advertisement has two links, one to the target website and one to the member's IBO social profile page. So this would be the target website that would take us to that website, and then the one below it would take us back to the member's IBO social profile page. So that would take us back to my profile page, because that's my banner that I had running. So that's why it's really important to have your own banner running. Okay, if you don't get anything else from this webinar, please realize the importance of having your own banner running on your page. We have a menu bar above that. Home is where we're at now. Businesses gives you a nice professional listing of all your businesses. This was step 3 of edit your profile. Press releases. All your press releases show up here on your profile, giving quick access to each one of them. Videos, same thing. Quick access to your videos. Learn more. Anyone that fills out their information here becomes a lead for you that's housed under the My Leads section at IBO. Search. Every member has their own branded search engine. You can give out your link, or as your visitors are visiting your page, they could put something in here in the box and search and get instant results. I put in press releases. It brings up all the Google related ads here and all the press releases that I've written here at IBO. And then we've got a link to the main IBO hub. A couple other things that I want to draw your attention to. You've got a mobile version of your IBO social profile page. So if someone's searching using their mobile device, they're going to come across your page and it's going to look like this. So you can actually click on that, and it would be how it would show up on their phone or whatever they're using. You also have a live web chat icon that will light up when you're logged in. And so if someone clicked on this, the chat would appear on IBOtoolbox down here at the bottom, similar to this. Okay, but it would say requesting chat from IBO Social up here, and then you could chat with them live. And then we've got the icon to sign up for a free IBOtoolbox account up here. And that would just basically take you or take them to your join page where they could create an account here. Let's see here. Let me go back here. All right, so we're going to go to the main IBO hub. So just keep in mind that this is your public storefront. So that's why it's really important that you completely fill out your profile, all 9 steps. You don't want to miss anything, okay? Remember that this page is all about you. So that's why it's really, really important that you've got your banner running and you're constantly participating in the platform. All right, so let's go to the main IBO hub. All right, so we have our featured member of the day. We've got his information, a link to his profile. We've got third-party advertising up here. We also have banner running here. We've got the 10 most recent press releases, a link to the target website, a link to the member's IBO social profile page. we have our new members over here. If you were to click on any one of their pictures, that would take you to their IBO social profile page. And again, keep in mind that anybody can be visiting this page and clicking on these links or pictures. We've got our member listing ads linked to the target website. By clicking on their picture would take us to their IBO social profile page. We have the 10 most recent videos, links to their target website, or the video, linked to the member's IBO social profile page. And then we have the most recent social activity here. Okay, so I'm going to refresh this. We're going to go to the dashboard and refresh that. And okay, so we've got our, just kind of take a visual of what's here. Okay, and again, we are members looking in, so this is how we see this. But if we go back to the IBO social profile page, it's the same thing, right? Okay, so this is how the outside is seeing this. Okay, so again, they can start clicking on any of these links to go to where they lead. Okay, so anyone can start clicking on these links. So that's why it's really important that you would constantly, participate in the dashboard, comment, share your links, write your press releases, and so forth, because you never know who is looking at you and who's going to click on that next link or your profile to see what you're doing. Okay, so it's really important too to get your profile set up, picture going there. You're going to get much, much better results. All right, so that is IBOtoolbox, and that is how you can leverage the platform to take your business to the next level. All right, so let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. IBOtoolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. And the more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. You guys, this platform is going to do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever dream of. IBOtoolbox is 100% free platform, but it's not free to operate. So anything that we can do to give back to a platform that does so much for us will help keep it free for us. A couple of ways that you can do that is by visiting third-party sponsored advertising throughout the platform and throughout the family of websites to help keep it free. Or you can also become a contributor by purchasing credits, getting or extending your advertising reach, or becoming part of Club IBO. It all helps keep IBOtoolbox free for all of us. All right, so let's visit the Credit Center, and I will give you the credit code for today's webinar. So we're going to click on Redeem Coupon. Okay, so and it's going to ask us if we participated and clicked on a few ads. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go to IBO List. And we're going to click here, and we're going to go to the Help Desk. And we're going to click on this one. And then we can go back here. We can check this. And let me give out the credit code. And the credit code is, let me find it. Where's my thingy here? All right. Today's credit code is Get Started. Okay? You don't have to get it right, but you got to get it started to be successful, right? Okay, so Get Started. Redeem coupon. Says accepted 200 credits were added. You guys, thank you so much for coming to the webinar, taking time out of your busy schedule to learn how this platform works. Again, training is critical to your success. I'm going to have a link up for Wednesday's webinar. I'll announce that on the wall here in just a few minutes. And I will have this webinar up for you to review on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel. You guys have a great Saturday. Keep pushing your business forward until the end of the year. You'll get great results, and it sets the tone for next year. Have a great Saturday. Go IBO.